Welcome, detectives. Today we're going to dive into Batman's haunted encounter with his late father, Thomas Wayne, by reviewing Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween Special Number 3. Today I'll present to you a Halloween caper that rings with a ghostly echo of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. As we gather round and delve deep into the inky abyss of this dark tale, we'll discover along the way what dire message the ghost of Thomas Wayne tries to deliver to his beloved son. This was a fun Halloween story that has taken me days to complete, but I am really happy that I'm able to present it to you Gothamites now and hope you enjoy it as well. In this story, Bruce Wayne, the man behind the cowl, finds himself ensnared in a restless slumber, tortured by 4 spectral entities. A quartet of eerie visitors, intruders in the realm of dreams, who bear the names of the season itself. The spirit of his murdered father, a phantom of Halloween past, another of Halloween present, and an enigmatic ghost of Halloween future. But here's the kicker, folks. What is it that these phantoms want from the Dark Knight? A question that will chase like a dogged detective through the labyrinthine streets of Gotham, with secrets waiting to be unearthed at every corner. We pick up our tale in the chilling embrace of a Gotham Eve. 'Twas the night before Halloween, they say. Bruce Wayne and Lucius Fox, 2 faces from the past, reunited at a charitable shindig of masks and mysteries. They stood there, gazing at each other through the haze of time, a reunion tinged with longing and what-ifs. Bruce, he's the one who got away, as Lucius had previously offered a partnership as they could have accomplished so much together. But Bruce, ever the lone wolf, couldn't be lured. Don't take it personal, he tells his old friend, but fate, it seems, had other plans. Suddenly, without warning, a storm erupts. The Penguin, a feathered menace, shatters through a window with a bang, a wraith of chaos in the night. Panic rises, the partygoers tremble, and Bruce, in his true form, urges them to the floor. Penguin, that bird of ill omen, decides that Bruce Wayne is a hero worth silencing. A gunshot rings out, a billionaire seemingly claimed by the cold hands of death, right there before their terrified eyes. And then, as if fortune herself had abandoned the room, the crowd begins to surrender their valuables to the fiend. But it isn't mere jewels and baubles that the Penguin craves. No. He's set his beady gaze on a certain trinket, a medallion that holds a piece of Lucius Fox's soul. Lucius, torn but cornered, relents and parts with his cherished keepsake. But as the night veers towards the abyss, justice swoops in with a vengeance. Batman, the Avenger of Darkness, crashes into the scene, fists poised, ready to make the Penguin pay. A battle ensues high above the city's jagged skyline. Penguin takes flight, powered by a malevolent jetpack. Batman, ever the pursuer, latches onto his slippery foe with his trusty bat rope, the 2 of them locked in a death-defying dance across the ink-black heavens. But then, an abrupt and bone-chilling end. Penguin crashes, like Icarus falling from the stars, into the unforgiving embrace of a stone wall. The threat is extinguished, and Batman, the relentless hunter, surveys the spoils. Amongst the pilfered riches, a glimmer in the dark, Lucius's medallion. If you're enjoying this video, please do me a quick favor and hit the like button. It's easy for you and it helps me and the channel out a lot. Back at Wayne Manor, the clock ticks on as the night's memories blur into the tapestry of one's mind. And then, a specter, a ghostly visage on the doorstep, like a portent from a storybook. Is it all just a delusion? A fragment of dreams shattered by too much of a hard night? But there's no escaping this truth. As Bruce closes his eyes, the spirit of his father, Thomas Wayne, materializes. The old man's form is shackled, his spirit heavy with chains of his own making. In his spectral wisdom, Thomas speaks of love and lost priorities. He weaves a tale of a man who chained himself to a life of endless pursuit, forsaking the things that matter most. But Bruce, ever the stubborn avenger, argues, proclaiming his father's legacy as a lifesaver and a beacon of hope. Thomas Wayne departs, bearing warnings of impending spirits. 3 in all, he says, and heed their warnings well. Yet, our enigmatic protagonist attempts to brush it all off, casting it aside as mere dreams, the residue of some bad shrimp, perhaps. But as dawn approaches, can Bruce Wayne's rationalization stand up to the spectral truth that has descended upon his world? 1 in the morning, the witching hour, they call it, and what do we find? Bruce Wayne, now draped in the cape and cowl of the bat, stirred from his slumber, ensnared in the treacherous embrace of poison ivy's thorny vines. Ah, but don't go blaming this mess on our verdant villain just yet. A twist, you see, in the chilling dance between the real and the spectral. Before him stands Ivy herself, or so it seems. But hold your horses, my friends, for this is no ordinary night in Gotham. The spirit, it reveals, is merely wearing Ivy's skin, a chameleon adapting to those it encounters. The spirit takes Batman on a twisted voyage through time. First stop, a young Bruce Wayne, dressed as Zorro, excitement brimming like a bubbling cauldron. He yearned for his father's promise for a night of trick-or-treating, but as the tale unwinds, disappointment rains down like a storm. Mother sadly tells young Bruce, "Not tonight, dear," an emergency calls. The father's vow is shattered, leaving a heartbroken boy in its wake. And then, we're whisked away to Paris, the city of romance, where Batman lays eyes on a youthful Lucius Fox, facing peril. Muggers encircle him, a tense dance between predator and prey. But fear not, a young Bruce Wayne emerges as a pre-Dark Knight, taking the muggers to task, and returning Lucius's stolen medallion. Lucius, brimming with gratitude, offers Bruce a chance to help the world, a chance to mold their dreams into reality with the Wayne fortune. But in a burst of defiance, Bruce rebuffs the proposition, a stubborn nod to some other commitment. With grit in his voice, modern Bruce mutters the solemn oath, one that reverberates in the darkness. "I promise to rid this city of the crime that took my parents," he insists, holding fast to his personal crucible. The spirit, unyielding, challenges the very bedrock of his existence. "Is that how your parents would have wanted you to honor them?" it queries. Bruce Wayne, returned to his bed at Wayne Manor, finds himself at a crossroads, a spectral odyssey still unraveling before him. If you enjoy Batman news and reviews, then be sure to hit that Batscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of the video. I post new videos every day and can only continue to do this with your support. The ghostly march continues, led by none other than the maestro of chaos himself, the Joker. An echoing laughter, maniacal and unhinged, reverberates through the eerie corridors of Wayne Manor. But hold on tight, for this is no ordinary clown, Prince of Crime. The Joker's visage, it turns out, is but another mask worn by a spirit, a manifestation of Halloween present. Once again, Batman is whisked away by the spirit. Young trick-or-treaters, innocent souls, linger beyond the gates, too petrified to approach Wayne Manor. The spirit, it speaks truths that cut like a knife. "Both you and I are the same," it utters as the Joker, casting a haunting reflection. "Neither of us has any friends." Batman, the Dark Knight, he's not one to take this indictment lightly. "I am not in any way like you," he protests, words filled with conviction. But the Joker spirit, it has its own poison to spit, taunting with grim satisfaction. "Ah, but look at their faces, dear Batman. Tell me, do you see a difference?" And with a cackling farewell, the spirit vanishes into the shrouded night, leaving our caped crusader to ponder his own reflection in the twisted mirror of this unholy evening. But, my fellow sleuths, brace yourselves, for the specter of doom has not played its final card. Batman, transported to another realm, beholds a deathly, skeletal figure cloaked in shadows, looming over him. The setting shifts, a phantom waltz through time and space. Bruce finds himself in a bleak future iteration of his mansion. Empty, desolate, a testament to solitude. What's happened to the house? Where is Alfred? Bruce shouts at the spirit. The stage transforms once more, and the graveyard is the setting now. Bruce stands before the resting place of his parents, solemn and reverent. Alfred, aged and mournful, stands alone by the grave. Whose lonely grave is he visiting? Bruce asks the spirit before seeing his own name and crying out in anguish. How? How did this happen? How was I so easily forgotten? Then suddenly the shrouded cloak is lifted, revealing a skeleton, a sinister reflection of Batman, a stark reminder of the relentless pursuit of justice. And then a revelation, a chilling epiphany shrouded in the cold breath of the night. Bruce understands that, for all the good he's done as the Bat, he's forsaken the life of Bruce Wayne, leaving nothing but an empty mansion and the legacy of the dead. And, with the weight of 1,000,000 unanswered questions, Bruce Wayne cries out, an anguished plea in the darkness. Are these visions of things to come, or is it too late to change? Is it? And the question lingers. What does the future hold for the Dark Knight? Is it too late to rewrite the tale of Bruce Wayne? Will he emerge from this ghostly dance a changed man? Or is the relentless pursuit of justice bound to claim the last vestiges of his humanity? Bruce awakens in the heart of Wayne Manor, the tendrils of the night's enigma receding. He turns to Alfred, his ever-faithful confidant, and asks the date. Halloween, Alfred replies, a day ripe with the promise of criminal machinations that he assumes will mean the Batman will be stepping out that night. But, my friends, Bruce Wayne, once ensnared by the relentless grip of the Bat, is now reborn. Reborn with hope and determination. He races downstairs with a joyous fervor, a man remade. He tells Alfred not to assume anything, a smile dancing on his lips. Lucius Fox is on the guest list today, cocktails and camaraderie on the menu. And there, in that heart-to-heart moment, Bruce unveils a vision to honor the Wayne legacy, to keep the name alive in Gotham. The Wayne Foundation, a beacon of hope for the less fortunate, a testament to his parents' memory. Lucius Fox, ecstatic and deeply moved, listens to the vision. But before he leaves, a simple act, a gesture filled with sentiment. Bruce returns the medallion, that seemingly trivial trinket, to its rightful owner. It is the second time he has returned the medallion. Lucius, with sentiment in his voice, explains the significance. It's a gift from his father, a cherished connection to a time long gone. As their hands clasp, the weight of legacy and love is felt. That's not silly at all, Bruce assures. And so our tale ends on a quiet Halloween night at Wayne Manor. Batman, for a change, takes a respite from his endless crusade, becoming a beacon of light for Gotham's trick-or-treaters. The events of the spectral journey remain a mystery, a riddle never to be unraveled. But one thing is clear, something within Bruce has changed. And remember, fellow aficionados of the dark, this very issue is a part of the larger tapestry known as Batman, Haunted Knight. It's also a pivotal third act in the trilogy by the talented duo Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. If you've missed the earlier installments, check out my reviews in previous videos. In a way, it's a remarkable spin on A Christmas Carol, a story of redemption and transformation brought to life in Gotham's shadowed alleys. But here's a question for you, my vigilant comrades. If you could have one of these spectral visitors pay you a visit in the heart of the night, which one would you choose? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And you know what, folks? I wouldn't mind a late-night visit from Ivy myself. Would you? Thank you for joining us in this dark and mesmerizing journey. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay curious, and keep those shadows at bay.